Oh my god. Hi guys, it's Ziya. Welcome back to another vlog. Can you see this? Do you see that up there? Right up here? Is that a white hair? Is that a white hair? Do you see it? Is that a white hair? I can't tell. What the hell is that? Is that a white hair? I honestly, for the life of me, cannot tell. It bothers me. Not that much. I mean, I'd rather have white hair than no hair, so it's not that bad. But hello! Great way to start a new vlog. I may or may not have found a white hair. Wonderful. It's been a while since I've vlogged. And if you're wondering where this makeup is that I'm wearing, what? If you're wondering what kind of makeup I'm wearing on my face, really bright makeup from Juvia's Place. Love it so much. It's so pretty. Not as pretty when I'm this close to the camera, but it's so freaking stunning, you guys. So colorful. I love it. I still have more things to film, but once I'm done filming those things, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna talk to you guys about things that have happened in my life lately. There's things to talk about, guys.
Which knife should I use?
Well, don't use the serrated one. Serrated one. I don't want you to like cut off your thumb. Use the paring knife.
You're a master seamstress. You can sew it right back on.
I can sew clothes, not body parts.
I still think you can do it.
Hi, guys. I don't remember what the last clip was about. I think it's sometime yesterday, obviously. I stopped vlogging yesterday because like I was in the middle of filming a bunch of things and I haven't vlogged in a minute. But it's morning time-ish. And Ernie's making avocado toast.
Avocado toast!
Be careful when you cut avocados.
Why?
Because you see those hands? You see them?
My hands.
I want them in one piece.
Well, I want them in one piece too, but if they ever get lobbed off or something, I know you can sew them back on.
I cannot sew them back on.
Yes, you can. You're
Oh
a
my
master
God.
seamstress.
Chocolate milk, sourdough toast.
Master seamstress.
No.
Oh, I think so.
Anyway, it's a Sunday morning and I'm actually at home. Why am I actually at home? You want to tell the people why I'm at home instead of at work on a Sunday morning? You're gonna get us demonetized.
Demonetize me, Captain.
I quit my job.
Good.
Because I was only seeing Ernie like an hour in the morning and then an hour at night, or like, you know, after midnight when he would come pick me up.
The most time we spent together was sleeping.
Yeah. Yeah. It wasn't working, and I wasn't even that happy at
the schedule
job that I had, which was at an airport for an airline, and I just wasn't happy with it. So I left. Ernie still has his job, so we're good.
Perfect. Look at that.
Perfect. Look at all the avocados. Look at.
Perfect.
Perfect avocados.
Perfect.
Why are you cutting 2 avocados? How many pieces of avocado toast are we having?
Well, whatever we got in the toaster, and then we can keep that and just eat it.
On its own?
With more toast if you want.
It's a lot of avocado toast. But it's okay because I'm on my period and I don't care how much I eat right now.
Me too.
Ernie's been waiting for his period for about 27 years. It finally came.
Lined up with yours.
Well, they say... Also, I hurt my wrist. I don't know what happened. I'm not wearing my brace right now. But every time that ow, that hurts. Every time I move my thumb, it hurts. I don't know what's going on. If I bend it in a certain way, like if I'm just like trying to pick something up, or you know, last night I would try to pull my blankets up towards me, and whenever I did that and I had to actually like use some strength to do this, it all hurt like hell. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with it, but I think I just like pulled something or strained something, and it should be okay. Like I'm even holding the camera with it right now and it's alright. But when I try to like put something up or pull something, that's when it hurts the most. Anyway, we're gonna have breakfast. And I'll talk to you guys later. Hello friends! How are you guys doing? So let me just catch you guys up on what's going on. So last night, I was in the shower. I put on my cleanser and I was washing my face. And in the middle of that, I noticed that there was like a lot of old soap buildup in the soap dish that we have in the shower. I was like, okay, I like should probably clean this up. And so I started like scraping all the soap out of there, which I really shouldn't have done because I ended up leaving my cleanser on my face for a really long time, and like I have like a bunch of skin that's like chemically burned now around my eyes, and it burns so much when I put my face creams on it and anything. So I've literally just been putting aloe vera gel on my face today. There's nothing else. I was gonna do my makeup this morning, and I started putting on my foundation and it just burned so bad. I took a closer look and like my skin was actually peeling off of my face. Like, you guys can't see it. In fact, I could barely see it in person. This was this morning. It's been like 6 hours now, so it's not as bad as it was, and you really can't see it on camera, which I am thankful for. And I really shouldn't have left my cleanser on so long. I was using the Biore one with like baking soda in it. So yeah, that was a really bad idea on my part. In other news, I gave myself a little tiny haircut here. I trimmed my hair and it's still very long. I did not get rid of the length really. I just wanted to get rid of some dead ends. So hair basically looks the same. Like, there's not really much of a difference there. Still really, really long. But I changed up my bangs like quite a bit, more than I was expecting to. So now I have side swept bangs. Yay! Can you guys even tell? I don't think it's that noticeable. It's really not that noticeable because I usually wear my hair in a side part anyway. So not that much of a difference, but they definitely need to be this way or else they're just gonna look really weird. So my hair is like constantly gonna be parted on this side now, which I don't think was the best idea now that I'm looking at it, because this is the area that's like thinner compared to this. So what I might do is just flip it all to this side and trim it a little bit again so that it can be swooped this way. But I like my swoop being the other way. I like both ways. I don't know. But you see, like right here, how it looks right now, it's just like a blunt chop. Not good for my face. But when it's this way, it looks okay because then it's like layered and everything. Poor choices. I made poor choices. So yeah, don't cut your own bangs. I get this way after a whole year of literally not cutting bangs, and all of a sudden I'm like, you know what, I want to change. And I am going to have a change soon because I'm going to be dyeing my hair a new color. It's gonna be very different from what I have right now, so I'm really excited for that. This is getting kind of icky looking. Like, the bottom looks great, this color looks beautiful, but up here it's turning this really brown color that I don't like. So I have to remove the color that's already in my hair, and then I'm going to lighten my roots. I can't find my wrist brace that I showed you guys earlier. I don't know where I put it, and now like my wrist hurts really bad. So I have my old one that I used to use years ago. I think there's like just been something wrong with this wrist for the longest time. I tried to close a drawer earlier and I pushed it with my hand, of course, and the pressure of pushing the drawer hurt my wrist and like sent a shooting pain up the side of my wrist towards my elbow. And what is this? I scratched myself with something. Darn it. What are you? I don't know where it came from. But I have a bunch of things from Burlington that I've got a while ago, so I'm going to show you guys that. Let's see. So, it's all still in the bag because I didn't want to unload everything until I showed you guys what I got. So, I have this Dr. Bronner's Cinnamon All-in-One Toothpaste. Really excited to give this a try. I've heard great things about Dr. Bronner's for a long time, so I'm excited to give this a try. Alright, I'm gonna hold the camera with this hand because that's a lot less weight. So I got this turmeric and coconut body scrub. I'm really excited for it. Turmeric is really good for brightening skin and getting rid of dark spots and stuff. So that is why I want it. I've never heard of this brand before. I don't know if it's like the healthiest brand. I don't know. I'm not good with all the ingredients and stuff, but I'm really curious to give this a try. Hopefully it's not full of the worst things on the planet. And I got some of these because I never feel clean unless I use one of these. I don't know how I managed to get clean before using those. And I got this little guy right here. He was, oh, I forgot to even tell you how much everything was costing. So the toothpaste is $4.99. The Salt scrub was $5.99. This guy is also $5.99. It's a double wall stainless steel bottle. Whatever you put in it, it keeps it hot for 12 hours and cold for 24 hours. Pretty cool. And it's like copper, rose gold, whatever. So my aesthetic, I love it. And $5.99. I don't remember if I said so already, but it's $5.99. Also, I have a bunch of laundry on the bed. Don't look at it. And these guys cost me $2.99 for 3, so basically $1 each. But they feel better than the ones at the dollar store. I have used those as well. I got this smoother, younger, tighter. God, I can't read. I'm sorry. Smoother, tighter, younger. There you go. Anti-wrinkle hyaluronic serum. Because, you know, wrinkles and I don't want them. And this is from the brand SkinSolve. Never heard of them before, but I like the packaging, and I always go crazy with the skincare things whenever I go to a store like Burlington or TJ Maxx or Marshall's. The skincare area is like my first place to go to. And this also cost $5.99. I'm just so used to reaching for everything with my left hand that I keep switching, and then every time I pick something up it hurts. This is really, really stupid. But anyway, I got this seaweed clay from Mineral from the Dead Sea. Paraben-free, hormone-free, fluoride-free, sulfate-free, dye-free. Sounds good. I'm curious about it. You can see it moving in there. Can you see it moving in there? Yeah. Ooh, okay. And I found an ABH lip gloss. I actually already took this out of its packaging and tried it. It's the color Melon. Definitely not the kind of color I would wear on its own. I would probably like lightly put this on over a different color, like a different orangey rusty color, because this, when it's like fully opaque, looks absolutely dreadful. And now I understand why there are like 70 of them at Burlington, because nobody wanted to buy this color. But thin coat of it looks very pretty on top of other things. So yeah, this was actually $10, so half the price. Oh, 16? These are usually 16? I didn't know that. I thought they were 20. Oh, yes. I got the NYX Shine Killer. Heard great things about this. This was also at Burlington. I got it for $4.99. We're getting to the bottom of the bag, you guys. Also got this guy right here. It's the Garnier Whole Blends Color Care Mask. This is going to come in very handy once I have my new hair color in. I'm not going to bother doing it right now because, you know, I'm going to be dyeing my hair and everything. And I'll just use oil and stuff to treat it beforehand. But this is going to come in handy later. This has argan oil and cranberry extract. And I smelled it earlier and it smells so good. I love it. Hopefully it's nice on my hair too. I got another thing with turmeric in it. It's not showing up really well on camera because it's so shiny, but it's a turmeric and vitamin C mask. Cleanses and clarifies skin, natural brightening formula with Dead Sea minerals. So I do have acne scars and everything, and that's why I'm really interested in anything that's brightening. I also really don't like my skin to look dull, and often it can. Kind of like the way it does look right now. It kind of looks dull right now, and I really just want a nice bright complexion. Not necessarily lighter, but I think that kind of like goes hand in hand, brightening and lighting. Lighting, oh my gosh, brightening and lightening. But I'm really curious to give this a try, but I'm not going to try any of this until my skin heals, because the skin around my eyes is just so painful. I can't even put on my eye serum without it burning. Also, years late on the trend of charcoal, but I'm finally getting there. This is charcoal powder with citrus flavor. Oh, cool. I didn't notice that. But yeah, kind of citrus what? Oh no. The kind of charcoal stuff that you just, you know, brush your teeth with, and it's supposed to be really good for whitening your teeth, and I always want white teeth, so that's good. Cruelty free, made in USA. Do not swallow. Yeah, I heard a lot of people were swallowing this by accident and you know, getting really sick, so I'll be very careful. This was $3.99. It was like on super clearance. I hope it's not like expired. I don't know. Hopefully it's okay. If I die, you guys know why. It's a charcoal. Alright, the last thing in the bag. It's this volumizing lash serum for out to their lashes with silky shine. Fortifies and conditions, strengthens lashes. From the brand Dolled Up. Water that, oh my god, should I even put this on my face? There's all these words I don't understand. But most things have words I don't understand, so I don't know what to do with my life. So, yeah, that's a bunch of stuff that I got from Burlington. Alright, hi guys. So, my camera overheated, so while I was waiting for it to cool down, I watched Annabelle Noor's Empty House Tour, and I love that girl. She, like, deserves everything that she gets, and I'm so happy for her. Like, she's done so many good things, and she's like such a sweet person, and I love her voice, and I love her. She's great. Of course, I've never like met her in person. God, I wish. But yeah. Anyway, something else that I wanted to discuss with you guys before I end this vlog, which I am going to end in just a moment or two. Also, shout out to the bleached t-shirt. I needed something to throw on like immediately, and this is what I had. The reason why I needed to throw something on is because I was gonna go cut my hair. So yeah. So quick update on the job situation. So you guys know that I was working one job at an airport, and it wasn't the one that I wanted, also at the airport. And in the middle of that job, after I had it for about 2.5 or 3 months, I was contacted by the people that I actually wanted to work for, and they had like talked to me like a week prior, and they told me that I most likely wasn't going to get that position because I hadn't scored high enough, and so I kind of like just totally gave up on that. And then all of a sudden I get a call from the same person that sent me the email originally saying that I wasn't going to get it, and she was like, oh, guess what, you're hired, here, show up this day. And I was like, alright, that's great. Now I have to give in my 2-week notice to my other job. So I did that, started working for the new place, and I was in training for a while. They give you 2 weeks of classroom training, or like 2.5 or 3 weeks. 3 weeks of classroom training, and then after that you have on-the-job training where they put you together with mentors and have you shadowing somebody, and they're the ones who are training you. And so I did that, went through all of that. Everything went really good. I can honestly say that I was pretty good at my job. Like, I did really good, and I hadn't really expected to, because I don't consider myself to like be the most social person, and this job was technically in customer service, but like the benefits are so good. Like, we have flying benefits. We can almost fly for free, like anywhere. We do have to be on standby, but you know, it's a whole thing. But you have really good opportunities at this company that I was working for. The atmosphere in the airport is extremely exhausting and mentally draining, and the schedule, which would have been temporary, I would have possibly had a change in December or January maybe. The schedule just was not working out for me and my family. I would only see Ernie like for an hour in the morning and then an hour at night. My poor camera overheated again. It's been having a lot of trouble. My camera's not in the best state at the moment. I'm not sure why. But what was I gonna say? I don't remember anymore. Oh yeah. So I was only seeing Ernie one time in the morning and one time at night for like an hour each time. He would work from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and he would have to leave home at 7, and he doesn't get home until 6. And so I would see him from like 5:30 or 6 a.m. to 7, and then I would work from 3:30 to midnight. So I would get off of work at midnight, and also the company that I work for, or did work for, because I quit. In short, I quit. They can give you mandatory overtime, which means that if they come to you and say, hey, you're gonna work an extra 2, 3, 4 hours, you have no choice other than to stay. It's in the contract. They tell you out front from the beginning that that can be done. You can have to stay for mandatory overtime, and what they don't tell you is that if you do decide to leave mandatory overtime, there's obviously repercussions. You have points taken off. There's like a point system for your attendance and stuff. And so if you leave mandatory overtime, you get a certain amount of points taken off, and when you lose all your points, you're fired. I got mandatory overtime a few times while I was there, and that means instead of me getting off at midnight, I was getting off after 2 in the morning. And that was just really, really bad because Ernie has to wake up at 5:30 or 6 a.m. in the morning to get ready for work. And he is also the one that picks me up from work. So he was definitely not getting enough sleep. He really couldn't sleep while I was at work. And, you know, I was waking up at the same time he was, and then going to bed at the same time he was, which was really, really late. Sometimes 2 in the morning, assuming I get off at my right time, and sometimes it would be later than that, because I would get home so late. So we would go to sleep at 3:30 in the morning or 3 in the morning, and it just wasn't working. This schedule, I couldn't continue to do it for a few more months because I was getting run down, Ernie was getting run down, I wasn't finishing anything. I'm still behind. Like, there are so many things that I put on the back burner for this job because I thought it was going to be like something that I really want to stick to and work for and build a career with, but it just wasn't working for me. Schedule wise, like, I was good at the job. I was not, you know, I'm not like tooting my own horn or whatever, but I had plenty of people tell me that I was really good at it. I had customers tell me, I had coworkers tell me, I had supervisors tell me. I have a family member that still works for the company, and she told me that people were coming up to her and saying, "Hey, Ziya's not at work, like, what's going on? She was so good. Did she leave? Did she quit? Did they fire her? Like, what's going on?" Because, you know, she was really good. And then she tells them, "Oh yeah, she quit because she wasn't really happy." And they're like, "Well, maybe she can come back because she was like really great at this." And so, yeah, well, I was good at it, I was not enjoying it, so I did decide to quit. And now I am not working at the moment, but there are plenty of other things that I need to do. I am looking for a new job. I actually almost got hired at Nordstrom, but no. Not anything against Nordstrom, but they wanted me to work closing, and that would just put me into the same dilemma I was having before. So no. I'm being kind of picky right now, especially since, you know, my husband's job is a little bit more rigid and obviously pays more than anything else that I'm going to get that isn't for like the same kind of work. I am being a little picky right now, but at the same time, there is a lot of things I have to do. I have plans for my bedroom that I really want to fix. I am in the middle of learning to drive. I took forever. So most of you don't know that I actually don't drive. Well, I do now, I'm starting, but for the longest time I didn't because I really just didn't have to. Ernie always drove me everywhere that I need to go. And like now that he's working, in the place that he's working at especially, he doesn't have the flexibility to come home and get me and everything and like take me to where I need to go. So I need to be able to drive myself, and so I'm in the middle of taking driving lessons and everything, and so I definitely need to get that done and get that out of the way so that I can drive myself and be an adult and like actually do adult things without my husband being around. And yeah, I have shelves that I want to put up. I have a desk that I need to build. I have a computer that's currently under my bed that I need to put together on said desk that I need to build. I want to start selling things on Poshmark. On Poshmark. I have like a bunch of clothes that I'm trying to sell, but like I still need to take the pictures. I have tons of things that I need to do. I have a bunch of videos I still need to film. I used to be able to have like 2 weeks worth of videos already filmed, and I was like constantly ahead of it, and now I have one video edited and I really need to go edit more. So yeah, this was a huge long rant. Thank you guys if you're still here. Thank you, I appreciate it. Everything that I told you guys about the room, you guys are gonna see it when it's done. Maybe I'll like build the desk with you and everything. Yeah, there's a lot going on. Quit my job, so now I'm stay-at-home wifey again for now, and I'm fine with that. for now. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it if you guys are still here. Like, thank you for watching this whole thing. You're great. You're awesome. I love you. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.